The Western Michigan hockey team returned to Lawson Ice Arena last Friday and Saturday night for a two-game non-conference series with RPI. 14 goals later, the Broncos picked up 2 victories and have now won 7 of their last 8 games. I'm Robin Hook. Coming up, head coach Andy Murray joins me for all the highlights on Bronco Review after this timeout.
Bronco Review is presented by GREENLEAF Trust, financial security from generation to generation. Trust is in their name for a reason. They've earned it. And by Shupan. They know metal and plastic inside and out, creating a better environment through recycling.
At ARBOR,
we're a cooperative financial institution who
has been proudly growing across the mitten. Our purpose
is to help members
achieve their dreams
through innovative financial solutions.
I am ARBOR.
I am ARBOR. I am ARBOR Financial Credit Union.
And I am here to serve you.
And I am here to serve you.
This new Little Caesars thin crust pizza is so loaded with pepperoni and cheese, I don't believe there is any thin crust. Pepperoni, 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 cheese, 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 crust. Found it!
There is a crispy crust under all that pepperoni.
Get a Little Caesars large extra most bestest thin crust pizza with extra cheese and the most pepperoni, all at the nation's best price of just $6.49.
Pizza.
When leading edge medical care is what you need, will you be able to find it?
Right there.
When you find the perfect doctor for you, will you be able to choose her? Can one company give you the expertise, the technology, the choices, the peace of mind that your coverage is going to work the way you want it? Count on it. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. Confidence comes with every card.
Hi, I'm Jim Vandenberg with Maple Hill Subaru. We're inside the all-new 7-passenger Ascent from Subaru, which has the same DNA as the entire lineup of Subarus. You get the great fuel economy with the beauty of all-wheel drive to get you through that lake effect snow, the low center of gravity from the Boxer engine, along with the best crash avoidance system on the market today called EyeSight from Subaru. Come on out to Maple Hill Subaru and drive these amazing vehicles. Maple Hill Subaru, for a journey like no other.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owner's insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Nolte Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
DiPietro's in with a burst over the line of the left, stick handling across. Allison shoots and scores! Wade Allison, 2-0 Western Michigan.
One of the hottest players in college hockey, Wade Allison, scoring 1 of 8 goals for the Broncos on Friday night as Western Michigan opens up with a victory over RPI and goes on to sweep the series at Lawson Ice Arena. With head coach Andy Murray, and Andy, the goals were coming fast and furious both nights.
Well, you know, we're talking about an RPI team, Robin, that had won 7 of their previous 9 games. Their goaltender had about a 94 save percentage, and they just haven't been giving up much. So for us to get 8 goals was not what we expected. And obviously we gave up 4 as well, which was a concern. But you know, we had a lot of energy, and bouncing back from that loss in Omaha on the road was very important. Got off to a great start, and the crowd was energetic and filling Lawson Arena again. And guys played some inspired hockey.
Bronco fans were into it, happy to have the Broncos back after they were away the previous weekend. And here we go with the first period, and the goals were coming fast and furious, as we said. Western Michigan on the attack from the drop of the puck, Andy.
We were really hungry, and we knew that we had to be. RPI is a team that wants to play in your zone, and you know, it was important for us to establish our forecheck, to play on their side of the red line, and to put some pressure on their defensemen. We got scoring chances right from the get-go. We're putting pressure on their net.
Here we go, the Broncos again getting after the goaltender and trying to make plays in front of the net, and drawing penalties, just really aggressive.
Well, Drew Warrad there taking the puck to net. Obviously, Drew Warrad ended up being the forward of the weekend in the NCHC. He had 5 points, and his line played particularly well. And there you see the power play goal, and certainly our power play, since we've gotten all our players back healthy, has been on a roll. A big one-time shot from Hugh again.
Big night for Hugh. He had 2 goals in this game.
Yeah, I mean, Hugh had his motor going. I mean, it was just not the goals. It was his forecheck. It was his physicality, and it was his inspiration on the ice and the way that he approached the game. Again, getting pucks into the paint area, putting pressure on their goaltender, Rhett Kingston, stepping in for a good shot here. And we certainly gave their defenseman a lot of trouble with speed, and their Dawson DiPietro uses his speed, slides it to the net, and Wade Allison, by stopping in front, he didn't cruise by the net, was able to get a stick on it and put it in the back for a big 2-0 lead.
Broncos on top 2-0 in the first period. DiPietro and Cale Bennett with the assists on that goal. And at the other end, you're getting good goaltending from Brandon Bussey.
We did, and again, RPI was putting pressure on us as well, and they'd been scoring in recent games. Here you see an opportunity there for Ethan Frank getting in behind him. That neutral zone speed that we're able to show other teams has really been impressive in recent games.
Let's go back to Lawson for period number 2. Western Michigan and RPI out of ECAC hockey, and a really solid league from the East Coast. And they battled you all night long.
Yeah, big body team. They like to play physical. I mean, we turned the puck over. They ended up getting the 2-1 goal, but we continued to put pressure on their net. What I liked about it, any time that they did get one, we had a great response at our next shift. And again, they did play. Here's that turnover that we talked about, a lack of communication between Mikey Joyo and Brandon there, and they got a freebie. But we came right back and put pressure in there. Dawson DiPietro rips a shot over the glove side there. Just great speed, great transition pass from Mikey Joyo on that as well. But speed is intimidating, and when our guys are skating, we've got it.
Dawson's been hot along with his line mates, Austin Rushoff and Wade Allison.
Again, yeah, big game from that particular unit. And Austin Rushoff continues to be the guy in the middle that is a catalyst. And here, we go hard to the net, and that's Hugh McGing. Real good play by Rhett Kingston coming around, and Hugh stopping in front, being in a position. You want to score goals, just stop about 2 feet from the goal line, as we told our guys, and those opportunities are going to be there.
Hugh with his 7th goal this season, and here you go again. That's Josh Passelt driving to the net.
Kind of a pattern there we saw from Drew Warrad making a great pass, and Josh Passelt, stepping in, and he's got the ability to finish. And we're certainly hoping that this unit, along with Josh and Drew and Ethan Frank, get on a roll for us. Our gray unit, they can be a big factor here in the upcoming games.
Rhett Kingston driving to the net. He's been a big surprise for you, I think.
Yeah, we saw last year, some of the ability he had. He's an explosive skater. He's powerful. He's somewhat like Wade Allison. And the big thing for Rhett was adjusting to the everyday pace of the games, and knowing you got to play hard on every puck. And he's on there. And there's a guy that can shoot the puck as well as anybody in college hockey. Austin Rushoff steps in. The big body lets one go up over the shoulder. So, again, Kinger's a guy that can be a valuable player for us. He's already passed the season totals. Here's Kinger, again, using his speed, that wraparound ability. It's encouraging to see him playing like that.
That goal we saw from Rushoff, that's what we call in the business a snipe right there.
It was a great shot. Yeah.
A really good shot. And now we go to the 3rd period, and you guys weren't done yet. And RPI was continuing to battle. You got their goaltender lifted. They went to the next guy, but he was seeing more pressure from the Broncos.
Yeah, it was a key for us to continue to put heat on their net. And Ethan Frank, again, using his speed and stepping in. And you can see our guys around the net stopping in front. Our point men were doing a good job of getting the puck through to the net here. And again, we're hounding it here. Wade was tremendous on the forecheck, as was Dawson there as well, too. And again, pucks in the net and being in position to come up with rebounds.
Broncos all over the front of the net. It seemed like the ice was a bit tilted here all night long in favor of the Broncos. Their goalies were feeling the onslaught of 36 Western Michigan shots.
Yeah, we've been generating a lot of pucks to the net, and they're, a great play there. And Drew Warrad comes up with one, puts it in the back door there. So we continued to play, and again, we were concerned about the fact that we gave up 4 goals at home, and addressed that as we prepared for the second game as well. But this one, we finished strong and battled. And again, Brandon Bussey did make some key saves. They had chances as well, but we found a way.
Josh Passelt working behind the net. Here you come again, driving to the goal crease, and Broncos played right to the end of the period and go on to win it by a score of 8-4. Now, can they get the weekend sweep? We'll look at Saturday night highlights next on Bronco Review.
Are you considering home improvements? You should consider Blackberry.
Blackberry has completed several home improvement projects in our neighborhood, so when we were ready for 20 new replacement windows, we called Blackberry. They completed the project on time and their workmanship was outstanding. Our friends are amazed and we love the transformation of our home both inside and out with our new windows from Blackberry Home Improvement Specialists.
Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
At Galesburg Ford, we stand behind our football teams.
I like the Honolulu blue and silver.
I'm a fan of the purple and gold. Weston's brown and gold, all the way.
We may cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal, and that's great customer satisfaction as we find you a new car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle,
score your next car at Galesburg Ford.
Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
All athletes strive to perform at their peak, and meeting that goal means putting in extra hours on the trail, in the gym, or on the court. It also means refueling after a tough workout. Chocolate milk has carbohydrates and protein to rebuild muscles, plus electrolytes to replenish your body. And with no additives, chocolate milk is nature's sports drink. So after your next training session, reach for the natural choice to help you meet your performance goals. Chocolate milk, the unofficial recovery beverage of athletes everywhere.
The numbers don't lie. At ARBOR Financial Credit Union, our numbers work for you. Numbers like 0, the amount you'll pay in checking fees and at ARBOR or co-op ATMs. Then there's $200, the average savings on mortgage closing costs when our members use their credit union. You should probably know about 5, the percentage lower your credit card rate could be compared to a bank. Take advantage of all our numbers. Not a member? Start saving today. ARBOR Financial. Bank here, grow here.
Dear Dr. Johnson, I'm writing this letter to thank you for believing in a shy, quiet high school graduate and showing me the importance of believing in myself. You inspired me to pursue an internship in Seattle, a huge step that I never would have considered when I first arrived. Through countless meetings over 4 years, my world has grown bigger and ambitions bolder. From teaching kids to changing the face of education. Unforgettable bonds, unbreakable spirit, Western Michigan University.
Western Michigan, here's Warad over the line. Courtnall with a shot, he scores! Courtnall 3-1, Western Michigan.
Lawton Courtnall chipping in with some offense on Saturday as the Broncos follow up an 8-4 win with a 6-goal night and back-to-back victories at Lawson Arena. And Lawton does so much for you, Coach, other than scoring. When he scores, it's great.
Yeah, I mean, he's so fast, and he puts so much pressure on the opposing defense. He stresses them at all times, whether it's on the forecheck or when he's taking the puck wide. And, he's got a tremendous shot. And, again, he's a guy that I believe here down the stretch can get some big goals for us. And that was a big goal there. Great play by Drew Warad. And, Lawton hit the net, put it in that top corner. That was a goal scorer's goal. And we're hoping he becomes that goal scorer because he does so much else for us.
There's Buster. He was on the ice. Now he's in the stands. He's everywhere.
Yeah, it's fun having Buster out there. And obviously the young people in the crowd enjoy him. And lots of pictures around you see on the internet. And again, the Lunatics were out in full force. And there just isn't a college atmosphere like what we've got here at Western than any other building in the country.
All right, here we go. Broncos and RPI, and RPI would actually score first in this game.
They did, and we were a little casual going back for the puck in our zone. We had an opportunity to get it clear, and didn't move it right away, and then we tried to make a light play and didn't handle a puck on the board, didn't box a guy out in front of the net. So, there were about 5 mistakes on the goal they got, and we knew they were going to come harder and be a lot better defensively, and they certainly were. And, their goaltender played much better than what they had on Friday night as well. Hugh McGing again putting pressure on, but you can see their physicality standing up, and we had our work cut out for us again, and obviously having to come back from a deficit there early in the game.
Of course, the Broncos are a great team, and RPI, they're in a solid league. ECAC has some really good opponents that they play on a regular basis.
They do, and they played Clarkson a couple of weeks ago, and Clarkson's ranked 6th in the country, and they beat them. The night before, or the weekend before they came to us, they had 2 big wins, and won 1-0 in their previous game, and so we knew that the goaltending was good. They played solid, and key thing for us was just not to give them a chance to have the puck. And I thought in both games we had a lot of puck possession. We were putting heat on them. Here again, you see our down low grind. What a great play this was for our gray unit, who were rad. And Josh Basalt down low grinding it out. We get a puck to Ethan Frank, and he's got some special skills. And a great play to tie the game for us.
Shelf that one in the slot with the backhander, and the Broncos tied the game up, and then you go on to take the lead as Cam Lee adds a couple of goals.
Yeah, you know, and great for Cam. I mean, he's been just chomping at the bit to get back in the lineup. He was injured here. We've got Jason Poland, and Jason's missed a few of those in recent games, so the good thing is we had enough goals to win without having to have that one, and the belief is that he will score the next time he gets one. We go on to power play, and again, our power play was really good. And you talked about Cam Lee, and getting a couple of goals in the hockey game, and lifted his spirits, and certainly lifted our team as well.
Here you come out in the second period with power play carrying over, and you get it back to the point. And Cam Lee, looking for his first goal of the season, puts one in the net for you.
Kind of a great seeing eye shot, but he beat his guy, got it in, and lifted it up. A good Dawson DiPietro and Wade were working the corners, got to the front of the net here. You see Cam get it in, and the goaltender just doesn't see it. So good job by our guys taking the goaltender's eyes away. 11-4 in shots, we were starting to dominate, and this was a big goal for us right after that one. Just a great pass by by Drew Warrad, and Lawton steps in and buries that one.
Yeah, that came at 2:26 of the second period, and then just over a minute later, you had another goal.
Yeah, great pressure at the net, guys hounding the puck, and this one was called back, but they got a penalty, and we went right to work in the power play and moved the puck very effectively. Caught Austin Rushoff on a breakaway as the stretch man. He went in, and boy, he's got great hands, makes the move forehand, backhand, and lifted it under the bar.
Austin's second goal of the weekend and 8th of the season. Cam Lee and your goaltender, Bussy, got assists on that one, and here you come again, putting more pressure. 35 shots in the Saturday night game, man.
Yeah, we've been generating 40 or so shots in most games recently, and that's not easy to do, but it means you got the puck a lot, and here Wade Allison showing his power and his strength, and again a great, we call that the Stojkovic play, sliding around behind the net and getting it out front. And, Cam Lee had a great scoring opportunity again there on that one. But again, pressure in their zone, heavy on the forecheck, heavy on our sticks, really making sure that we're finding lanes to get the puck.
Wade Allison had one goal, an empty netter, before the holidays, and now he's got 8, Coach.
Wade's feeling good. He's feeling healthy. He's finding his edge here. Nice spot by Josh Basalt to be in, slides it back, and just a great scoring opportunity for Ethan there. But when Wade's playing that power forward game, there's few players that are better in college hockey, and it's what's going to make him a good pro as well. So he's feeling better. He's got some mojo going right now. This one was a disappointing one for us. We took a penalty and didn't execute very well on the PK. And in our meetings here discussing that particular goal, we were quite strong in our message to our players. And, that made the game a little closer than it should have been at that point. We kill a penalty, we got to do the job.
Fresh sheet for the Broncos to work on as we move to the third period, and you get another goal from Cam Lee, and then Jason Poland would add one to cap the scoring, and a 14-goal weekend for the Broncos.
The big thing for us here we're getting another scoring opportunity. Ethan Frank gets in alone, but the big thing, Robin, in the third period, we did not give up a scoring chance. We had the puck a lot. We got the 2 goals late, but more importantly, we controlled the pace of the game with our speed and made good puck decisions, did not force pucks into bad areas, and still got our offensive opportunities. But the key thing for me, and here's Cam stepping in and putting one up over the goaltender's shoulder. It's kind of those ones with Cam, you love his offensive instincts, and sometimes he's back there and he's trying to beat the last guy, and you say, don't do that, and he puts it in the back, and you're saying, great play. But, great having him back and seeing the smile on his face. And, he battled back to get through his injury, and great to have him back in there.
Jason Poland with the final goal of the weekend, the 14th goal of the series for the Broncos. Cam Lee, by the way, was named NCHC Defenseman of the Week as the Broncos sweep the series. We'll be back with more Bronco Review after this timeout.
You trust Dunshee Body and Frame for all your collision repair work, but we offer so much more, like paintless dent repair, brakes, and wheel alignment. Perfect paint matching. Dunshee Body and Frame also works with all insurance companies to make sure your vehicle is restored to pre-accident condition. So for the personal service and high-quality workmanship, call Dunshee Body and Frame today at 375-2100. Dunshee, part of your community for the last 40 years.
Hi, I'm Jim Vandenberg with Maple Hill Volkswagen. This is the Volkswagen Tiguan. It comes in both 5 and 7 passenger models, and now it's joined by its big brother, the Atlas, which comes in a 7 passenger and 8 passenger model, completing the SUV lineup. All Volkswagens are backed by a 6-year, 72,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. Best in the business. These are German engineered, value priced, with the longest warranty in the industry. Maple Hill Volkswagen, for a journey like no other.
Want more? More pep for your wallet? Open your eyes to a credit union. At ARBOR Financial, we're here to help you get more from your money. Like earning up to 5% APY with a free ARBOR Momentum checking account. Now that's more. Find out how much more you can earn by visiting an ARBOR Financial branch or go to arborfcu.org.
This new Little Caesars thin crust pizza is so loaded with pepperoni and cheese, I don't believe there is any thin crust. Pepperoni, 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 cheese, 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 crust. Found it!
There is a crispy crust under all that pepperoni.
Get a Little Caesars large extra most bestest thin crust pizza with extra cheese and the most pepperoni, all at the nation's best price of just $6.49.
Pizza. More devices, more apps, more streaming. Today, we need more speed than ever to stay connected, so we're making the best in-home Wi-Fi experience even better. We're giving our customers faster speeds and including them in our most popular plans at no additional cost. We've increased our speeds 17 times in 17 years, so you can keep streaming, sharing, and connecting like never before. Xfinity, the future of awesome.
Poked up the right side, carried out by Rushoff, stretch pass. DiPietro behind the D, walks in, shoots, and scores!
Dawson DiPietro, part of the hottest line in all of college hockey. DiPietro, Allison, and Rushoff, coach, have combined for 15 goals and 18 assists in the last 8 games, in which you've gone 7-1.
Well, you know, we've got 2 seniors in Dawson and Wade playing with a junior, and you know, that's what you expect from your veteran players. And when they're skating and when they're hounding the puck like that and they're playing with good defensive detail, they're real tough on opposing teams. You know, you combine that now with Cam Lee as a senior back in the lineup and feeling good about his game, and you've got Hugh and Lott and Luke Bethia, our other seniors going. It makes the game that much easier for the rest of the players to play when they're setting the standard for our team.
Kind of what everyone anticipated going into the season. Then the injury bug hit you there around the first 2 months of the season, really, and now everybody's healthy and you're really taking off.
Yeah, I mean, we're a better team when we've got everybody in the lineup. But to me, at the beginning of the season, I'm the head coach. I don't care who you got in the lineup. You got to do a better job, and certainly having these healthy bodies gives you some different weapons, and it gives us some consistency on a game-to-game basis where we're not having to change power play personnel or line combinations, and you kind of know what you're going to have all week. You prepare, and then you play that way.
All right, now the Broncos go on the road. We'll look ahead to this weekend series after this time out on Bronco Review.
What do you do when you discover something great? Well, you tell your friends and family about it, right? Well, that's exactly how Lake Michigan Credit Union became the largest credit union in Michigan. With one of the highest checking account rates in the nation and guaranteed low mortgage rates, word is spreading fast about Lake Michigan Credit Union. Earn more when you save, pay less when you borrow. Lake Michigan Credit Union, the best place for your money.
When you need home improvements, you should call Blackberry. Do you need a new roof? Give us a call. We're one of the area's most trusted and professional roofing contractors, having completed thousands of roofing jobs throughout West Michigan. Right now, you can save 50% off the installation of our new roofing, featuring the Owens Corning Duration Shingle that comes with a limited lifetime warranty for installation and materials. Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
No matter what pops up during your day, Ascension Borges makes it easy to get the care you need. Anytime, from anywhere. Now you can see a doctor online, right from home, 24/7. Check in online for urgent and ER care. Or even schedule a visit with a primary care doctor. You'll find it all at getascensionmichigancare.com, with locations across West Michigan.
At Galesburg Ford, we stand behind our football teams.
I like the Honolulu blue and silver.
I'm a fan of the purple and gold. Weston's brown and gold, all the way.
We may cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal, and that's great customer satisfaction as we find you a new car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle,
score your next car at Galesburg Ford.
Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
Want more? More house in less time? Open your eyes to a credit union. At Arbor Financial, we're here to help you get more from your money, like our no money down and no PMI mortgage specials, and a promise to meet your closing date, or we make your first payment. Now that's more house faster. Find out how much you can earn by visiting an Arbor Financial branch or go to arborfcu.org. Now open in Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo Avenue, south of 68th.
Cam turns away from the check, moves it to the slot, takes the shot, he scores! Cam leads! 5-2 Western Michigan. Cam with his second goal of the night.
Cam Lee starting to hit his stride at just the right time as the Broncos get ready for a road series against Miami with a new head coach, Coach Bergeron, moving from Bowling Green to Miami, and he's going to get that program going, Coach.
They're going to play us hard. They're going to play us fast. We've got to be prepared, Robin, to win some hockey games 2-1. It may be this weekend, so we got to do our job defensively as well as offensively.
Miami, a great rival of the Broncos going way back since Western Michigan has played college hockey.
No question about it. It doesn't matter where you are in the standings when you play Miami. It's a special game. Our players know that, and their players do as well.
All right, coming up next week, we'll go back to basketball. Coach Hawkins joins us as we look at how their team's performing as they wrap up Mid-American Conference play. For Coach Murray and our staff, I'm Robin Hook. Thanks for watching. See you next week on Bronco Review.